What's up, everybody? It's your man Vince Pass in the building for the podcast. One voice, one mic. Yo, thanks for tuning in this evening. Let's go. Shout outs to everybody, man. Today is Monday. Yo, it's hard to believe we already August 2nd. Man, felt like the year just started. You know what I mean? Uh, let's take off. Get everybody a time to get on. We're talking about the spread continues tonight. So I know y'all probably wondering the spread. Yeah, we talking, COVID, all kind of stuff going on right now. You know what I'm saying? But I'm talking about something different. Excuse me. Allergies are killing me out here. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody on IG. Catch it on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? You take a couple of minutes for my people to come on. Catch it on the rewind. Yeah, I'm just trying to let me get 100 followers. Looking for 100 followers for YouTube right now. You know what I'm saying? Bless me with your love, you dig? Dub Creations in the building. Yeah. Let's go. Woo! It's always a party. Shout out to my man Biz Markey. Funeral was today up in Patchogue, Long Island. Yeah. Thank you for joining tonight. You feel what I'm saying? Without further ado, it's your man right here. Anyway, no more delay. It's your man Vince Pass in the building. I know y'all can see the background VPE, the Vince Pass experience. You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna have more merchandise coming up in a minute. Shout out to everybody out there that supports your boy. You feel me? Like I said, I'm just looking for 100 YouTube followers. Something different gonna be happening. You feel what I'm saying? Something different about to happen. So let's chop it up. Let's talk about it. You feel me? How your day went, things like that. You feel me? Like, share, love it. You feel me? Right now, I'm on Twitter Live. I'm on Twitch TV /Vince Pass. You can catch me on YouTube as well. And so, I'm on Facebook Live right now. So I'm talking about the spread continues. What lessons have we learned? So, right now, if you think about it, we're talking about pandemic upon pandemic upon pandemic. Now, let's be clear. I'm not just talking about COVID-19. I'm not just talking about that. Another pandemic has been taking place. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not talking about Delta. I'm not only talking about that. I am talking about the pandemic of ignorance. That is what I'm talking about this evening. I'm talking about the pandemic of greed. That's what I'm talking about this evening. If we haven't learned anything from the first pandemic, no matter what anybody says, we had a plague, period, and we still in plague mode right now. So let's be clear about this, and this is my opinion. That's why it's only one man, one mic, one voice, one mic. This is just me. I feel at the end of the day that this big heist that took place throughout all this time, where we were all basically sent to our rooms to come back out. You know what I'm saying? America stalled. Everything halted. No less than 16 months later, March comes around. Everybody is back out here in the world. Okay? But little did we know that during this time that, it was higher rate of suicides took place. A lot of mental health issues took place. Our addictions went up. Suicides went up. Unemployment went through the roof. We done spent more money in federal aid in the United States, in the history of the United States ever. We've never done anything like this before. But the reason why I say that the spread is continuing and it's a continuum of ignorance is because during the time that we were all locked away, it seems like many people haven't learned anything. They haven't picked up a book. They haven't bothered to, try to work to heal their communities. They haven't done anything to try to even heal themselves. And many people are still walking around here with this false sense of entitlement behavior, and it's kind of, and it's sickening. It's sickening to see where we're still sitting at, supposedly post pandemic. Okay, and you know we're being careless without wearing masks. You know what I'm saying? We're being careless with gathering in large gatherings. We're still just being careless. You dig what I'm saying? So it seems like, we haven't learned anything. And I say that the spread continues because the level of ignorance that we're displaying, which matches a level of arrogance, is like ignorance and arrogance are meeting on the same plane. And it's not supposed to be like that. Like it says in the Bible, peace, peace. What's going on, Cassie? Like it says in the Bible, the day, my pastor just spoke about it, and I've been talking about this on my podcast that the good will become bad and the bad will become good. And so, shout out to my sister. My sister just joined. And so, when we talk about the things that keep spreading, and like I said, I'm talking about the level of ignorance from dealing with violence, from dealing with abuse, from dealing with, um, miseducation, misinformation. What's going on, cousin? How you doing tonight? With misinformation, it's a lot of things that's still being spread. But the reality is that the one thing that's not being spread is the truth. And at the end of the day, when we begin to look at the dynamics of how this pandemic is shaped up, we're not only in a disease pandemic, we're in an economic pandemic now. So let me explain this to you, how we're in an economic pandemic. So how many of you have paid attention to how rent in apartments and have gone up? Yeah, they've gone up exponentially. So, my one a fellow podcaster, Donnie B, was talking about how rent has gone up in Cincinnati. So now, when she brought this to light, how the average rent, the average apartment, 1 bedroom apartment in a smaller city is $850. Okay, for a person to even maintain that particular that apartment, they will have to make $16.62 an hour. So who's paying 16.62? I guess nobody wants to pay 16.62 because, of course, the fat cats want to stay fat. You know what I mean? 99% of the population is impoverished by 1% of the total population. So they're not lowering the rent, they're not lowering the mortgages, okay? And no one is selling their houses. Everyone thinks that, everyone's trying to come out from under their house because of mortgage rates. People came in with these variable rates instead of these fixed rates. You feel what I'm saying? I already know it's ridiculous in upstate New York. You feel what I'm saying? With developments and home buying market, I know it's crazy right now up in New York City. You know what I mean? And so people are trying to get out of their homes. They're selling them. They selling them at not at cost, but they're selling them at loss. So my cousin says it's ridiculous in upstate New York with developments and home buying markets right now. Yeah, Junior was kind of talking about that briefly, and he's saying it's crazy right now. You know what I mean? People are just selling to get out from under the cost. So my sis down in Florida says, I was told a 2 bedroom in Florida now is $1,500 to $1,600. People think it's cheaper to live in Florida. Not anymore. Yeah, it's not. I mean, everything is going up. All I can tell everyone right now is this: if you are in a place right now, if your company is not giving you the raise to relocate, and they're not paying you the market value to match what the cost of living adjustment will be, then you might as well just stay where you at and get ready to ride this wave out. You know what I'm saying, for the next 3 to 5 years. It's just what it is, because the housing market by next month is going to tank the economy at this rate. I'm trying to tell it to you. They've been talking about this for the last 3 or 4 months. If you haven't been paying attention to the news, they already, Wall Street is even buying apartment buildings right now. You have big major companies on Wall Street buying up real estate companies right now that own major properties. I'm trying to tell you, man, because this is real right now. It is going to cost to really live. So if you're somewhere where you're stable and you may not like your job, you know what I'm saying? I got to tell you, put big prayers on it. But you got to sit where you at right now, unless the good Lord Himself is telling you to move. If God is telling you to move, then move. But do not lead into your own understanding right about now, because it will definitely cost you not in the long run, but in the short term. Period. Okay. Period. So please, whatever you do, please make sure you are praying before you make any type of moves whatsoever, because it's not just affecting you; it'll affect your family down the road. I'm not even talking about your kids. I'm talking about even if you don't have any kids. You feel me? But yes, definitely stability is key. You want to make sure that you're in a position and in a place to be able to be in a posture to receive. You feel what I'm saying? And if you move it around trying to find different places to be stable, you're not getting in a position to receive. Period. You dig what I'm saying? So yeah, that's why I'm talking to you tonight about the spread continues. So now we have a pandemic economically, not even just with jobs, with homes and apartments and way of living, but even with jobs. Yo, people aren't going back to work, and it's actually hurting the economy that we have all this remote stuff. The reason being, because think about it, gas stations can't make money, right? Because no one is driving, right? Uh, car dealerships not making money. The reason being because ain't nobody out on the road for your car to get messed up. So, supermarkets, they're making money, all right? But they're not making money the way that they were doing it hand over fist, because people are acclimating themselves to what's going on. So everyone is losing. I mean, you got to think. Remember the cleaners used to make bank. Every week you dropping off your clothes, your shirts, your pants that you can't put into the wash because they need to be dry cleaned. The cleaners are even shutting down. Okay, now I gotta tell you, the 24-hour laundromat, even them, they losing money. You'd be surprised. We got a 24-hour laundromat that's out here, and the guy was telling me one day, like, yo, we used to have a big crowd at night. They don't have that anymore. You know what I'm saying? Because now people subconsciously, they're not really running the streets like they used to. You know what I'm saying? They may be going out once in a while, when it's some type of real major function. But other than that, ain't nobody out here for real. Even though they open up the whole United States, the whole country is open back up, go party, go drink, do whatever you want to do. A lot of people really aren't doing it. They holding functions in their backyard. So we have an economic situation going on. And then you have the big businesses are not going to pay $15-$16 an hour the word that I'm looking for. I'm sorry, my brain moves too fast sometimes, so I have to slow myself down. Businesses are not going to pay money to employees in jobs that are low economic impact. They're not going to do that. They're not going to pay the kid, the guy or the woman or the man that lives in the projects $15-$16 an hour. They're not going to do it. They will try to stay up under that $11 to $12 mark, and that's that's how you're gonna be living. $11 to $12, and the reality is that we live in an age and time right now where everything has moved on up and has gotten so much higher. I mean, technology. When you paying for internet, you're not just paying for the internet. You paying for the satellite feed. You paying for the signal. You paying for the equipment. You're paying. It's a lot of things that you're paying for when you're paying your bills these days, and when you're paying, when you think about what you're paying, in economic sense, you have to rethink your whole plan, like your whole budget. You really, honestly, have to live below your means in this particular day and time. Like, you really need to come home and cook. You really like the fast food game. Even they losing money. So everyone is losing all around the board. So you got the housing crunch, you got the economic crunch dealing with employment. You know what I mean? You got businesses, major companies, big business aren't not really making money. Now, let's talk about the small guy. The only person that's surviving in this particular moment in time is the small guy. So if you the small guy, or if you dealing in a smaller platform, I know I know Lisa, she does pop-ups. I know, my cousin, she got her own little online business. So things like that. I know another girlfriend of mine, she was doing day parties. So if you're doing things like that, you're staying in small ventures. Those are the people that are making money, because people are not trying to spend these major amounts of money that they used to spend. The only thing that people are willing to spend money on right now, vacations. That's it. No one's trying to spend money on nothing that they cannot afford. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody, period. Ain't nobody trying to spend no money on nothing they can't afford. It's just the bottom line. People are growing their own foods. Yes, very much. Since they growing their own food. So, when you think about it, when you have people that are living in these houses, they're saying like, yo, listen, we're gonna tough this out. We're gonna definitely we really got a penny pinch. So if you want a salad, it ain't no more going down to the local supermarket and making the salad off the salad bar. You feel me? We're gonna take that same money that you get off that salad bar, and we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna plant these tomatoes, and you can buy that bag of chicken, and I'm gonna make sure that we stretch that chicken out for a week. So now you got 7 days worth of salad off $7. So basically, all you did was spend off that $7.59 bag of chicken, of chicken breast. You just saved a whole bunch of money. You feel what I'm saying? And really, all you just did was spend $7, like $1.20 a day, on a salad that you just made at home. It's not simple math, but it's math. You know what I mean? It's not simple math, but it's math. And it's just like I said, the spread continues. So now let's continue talking about how the continuous push for this vaccination that's going on. Now listen, I'm not gonna sit here and BS you. Okay. I got the shot. All right. Let's be clear. Vince took it because at the time I thought I was still going to be a frontline employee. So for all you people that don't think that fast food workers are frontline employees, I will tell y'all right now, they are. They encounter the same type of stuff every day. You feel what I'm saying? Dealing with people in the drive-through, and now they're coming into the stores. So please do not think that a person that's working customer service and front counter, they're not being exposed every day, because they are. Okay? So shout out to my fast food workers, man. So now Biden, they got 70% of the United States, quote unquote, okay, vaccinated. And then they came out with another statistic, okay, talking about how the 1/3 of the new pandemic numbers come from Florida and Texas. First it was Alabama, now it's Florida and Texas. Then it was up in New York. So like, the spread continues. So now we don't know again who to believe. You dig what I'm saying? Again, it's another spread of news, not really knowing to whom to believe. Again, this whole thing is just a spread of, could be some lies, could be some truth. It puts everybody at a psychological paranoia state. It really does. And as much as people hate to admit, again, some people are reverting back to their a traumatic place within themselves, because it became a safe place. And now that they're back out in the world, some people just don't know how to really adjust. Really, some people just really don't know how to adjust. So, here's the one thing that I say more than anything: the violence level has gone all the way through the roof. And this is where I say ignorance and arrogance are on the same level. Things that were once bad are now considered good. Things that were considered good are now considered bad. That's Bible. I just simplified it. We have to begin to take our time to understand where we are at in this particular day and time. We can call it whatever we want. Last days, second coming, get ready to happen. Rapture on the way, whatever you want to call it. But while you're here in this moment, you know what I mean? You need to exercise a level of faith and belief in I can only say in your higher power. But I believe in God. I believe in Jesus. So whatever you believe in is what you believe in. Whatever I believe in is what I believe in. You know what I mean? So whatever you believe in, you have to begin to exercise a level of insight, a level of patience. You know what I'm saying? You got to begin to exercise a strong level of faith. You know what I mean? That's all I could tell you. I can't say it no other way. That we are living in a time that is very, very dangerous. Dangerous to expose yourself to other people. It's dangerous to be around, people that aren't believing in what you're believing in. It's dangerous to open up yourself to continue to be around people who you may love that mean you a world of hurt, no matter how much you love them. It's dangerous to be around family. You feel what I'm saying? It's dangerous to be around family. My girl Tracy in the building. What's up, Trace? You know what I'm saying? It's dangerous to even be around your family. It's dangerous to be around them, your close friends. It's just dangerous. We are in a dangerous time, and so and like I said, as the spray continues, with this whole paranoia, parents here, and parents here are nervous because the kids are going back to school. They talk about now in Georgia, 14 COVID cases took place the other day. Okay, they don't know what Georgia is going to do, but here we are in Georgia. We still got voter suppression. You know what I'm saying? They pushing these kids back to school, so they're not talking about voter suppression, and they're not talking about keeping kids safe. Oh, come on, man. How much level of ignorance and arrogance must you continue to deny? You know what I mean, that we're living in. And the crazy part is that it's so much of it. It is pierced the armor. It is pierced the armor of people who have been called to do the work for to fight for the civil rights, to fight for the rights of people that can't fight for themselves. The armor is being pierced. And again, when no fiery darts get to coming, you gotta get yourself in a position to receive the strength that's necessary for you to go on in your fight. So like I say again, there's a lot of ignorance that's going on right now, and the spread of this is getting crazy. So with the kids going back to school, now you have states that they're already done mandated that the kids don't have to get this shot. Fine. Now you have some states that are required that private businesses have stepped all the way up and say, yo, listen, you can't come back to work. Now they got a list of businesses that are out there saying, if you don't have this shot, you can't come back to work. Flat out. So, now, here goes the scales. They tipping. They doing just like this. Every day it's something else. It's doing just like this. You don't know what to believe. Either you're gonna be at work or you're gonna be out of work. If it's like you're being forced to do this now, where before it was an option. Okay, when the whole world opened back up, nobody was talking about Delta variant like that. They were saying, "Oh, it's another one possibly." But like I said in my last podcast, it was already foreseen for this. Okay, it was already predicted. It was already talked about. Fauci been told y'all was gonna be another one. So this right here, it's nothing new. You feel what I'm saying? This is nothing new. Now watch another plague comes up out of this one. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like let me tell y'all four horsemen. You dig what I'm saying? Let's talk about it. Goodbye to freedom of choice. That's right, Tracy. Say it. Goodbye, freedom of choice is live or die. Exactly. So if you're not out here getting your CCW, let me be clear, especially my single mothers, and even my single women, go get your CCW. Go get your license to carry a firearm. Please, I urge all of you to. All right? I don't care if you carrying a little 22, two-shot Dillinger, you feel what I'm saying, 38 Special, 45. Trust me, as long as you got a gun, a weapon, it put holes in anybody just like a Glock or 17 or 380. Okay? But get something that's going to help you protect yourself, because it's crazy times out here right now. So please, I urge all of you that are out here, Go ahead and get that weapon while it's available, because pretty soon it won't be available. Mark my words. Mark my words. And then we'll be looking for the illegal gun sale. You feel what I'm saying? Then we'll be looking for the illegal gun seller. So it's just crazy, man. You know what I mean? So I can go on and on for days with this thing, but the truth of the matter is that you know you got yours last year. You love your 380 and your 9 millimeter Glock. That's what's up. My girl Tracy from Cincinnati, man. You know what I mean? My sister, my cousin on here. You dig what I mean? So yeah, go ahead and go get it. Go get it. Don't sit back and relax off it, because again, the spread continues. And I say the spread continues now because here on this side, now we have some intelligent people that's going out here going to get weapons, because now they understand, they see like, yo, we have to arm ourselves for this. You feel what I'm saying? This apocalyptic style society that we are going into right now, you gotta be, listen, you gotta be both physically ready besides physically and mentally, you gotta be weapon ready. Whether you know how to handle a knife, you know how to handle a sword, you know how to handle a gun, you got to handle a slingshot. You got to know how to be able to do something. Fire a bow and arrow. You got to, listen. There's a lot of weapons out here. Whatever your weapon of choice is, you need to learn it. And you need to study it, become an expert at it. You feel what I'm saying? Outside of guns, I've always been good with knives. You feel what I mean? That's always been a second weapon for me. You know what I mean? So, if that's what it got to be, that's what it got to be. Shout out to my people that just joined on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. There's usually a wait to get into Hamilton County. You got yours to Claremont. So, this is Tracy, whoever's in Cincinnati, and then you listening, whatever county you in, wherever you live, okay? Try to find the county that you're going to get it in the quickest. As long as you're living in that state, a CCW will span across all townships and counties in the state that you live in. So please go and get it, okay? So, spiritual tool, whole armor. All right. Let's talk about that for a second. I'm a wind down with this. So, every day, you have to wake up now with the whole armor on you. You feel me? When you wake up in the morning, you gotta definitely wake up with the whole armor of God on you. Okay? Period. Feet touch the earth, you gotta be praying. You know what I mean? When you hit the bathroom, you gotta still be saying, you still gotta be saying something. You have to be always in prayer throughout your day to get your mind together. You dig what I'm saying? You just got out of Claremont before the sun. Just get out of Claremont County before the sun goes down. Matter of fact, whatever other township or county you go to get your CCW, be out of that town by sundown. We're going to add that all the way across the board, Trace. You feel what I'm saying? Because really, we ain't safe nowhere after sundown. But let me get back to what I was saying. You got to put the armor on every day. You know what I mean? And like I tell people, when I talk to them, and I have to be reminded of it myself. And I'm glad that my sister's on it, because she always gives me the reminder that, we have to stay encouraging one another. We have to stay encouraging one another, especially the people who love like you love. I want to tell y'all tonight, the one thing that you can do, and I believe totally that you can do to continue to spread love, is that recognize who loves you. I want all of us to come out of this place of hurt, this place of pain that we're in. And a lot of times we continue the cycle of it, and we continue to spread it because we feel as if we need these people. Well, let me know if you still need that knife that keeps twisting in your back. Let me know if you need a brain aneurysm. Let me know if you need to have 2 to 10 strokes behind these people. Let me know if you need to take your last breath, and these be the same people that'll be fighting over your insurance money and your prized possessions before they even make it down to the casket to wish you well or even to pray for your soul. I don't think people wanted to hear that, but let me say that one more time for you. Okay, let me say that again for you. You know, put the peace where it needs to be in your life. So tonight, I want people to spread peace in their life. Cut off the things that you don't need and stop carrying around the guilt of other people that are making you feel like you need them. So this is why I said the spread continues, because many people still haven't figured out why that we were sent to our rooms. You know, Daddy sent us to our rooms, and he allowed us to come out to play for a little while. Find the people that love and do life the way you do life. I said that earlier, sis. Yet find, and I'll say it again. Find the people that love and do life the way you do life. So if it's not your family that do life the way you do life, yo, then fine. Then it ain't them. If it's a close friend that do life the way you do life and love like you love, then that's who it is. No one necessarily said that your family has got to just be consist of blood, because it's not the truth. We done seen a lot of cutthroat in our time. A lot of cutthroat. People play cutthroat for a living. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's just a remembrance, man, that that we are spreading. We have to continue to spread the love as well as the negative energies that keep going on. We got to spread the positive energies. We got to spread so much love and compassion and grace and mercy towards people who are going to live and do right by you the way you do right by them. So, I just want to tell you guys, beware of what's going on. The ignorance is on high as well as the arrogance is on high. Everything is on high. You know what I'm saying? So please, you got to keep your mind rhyme together right now. I will join a fight for freedom with people who are willing to love like me and willing to die like me. But if you're not willing to love like me and live life like me and die like me, then I can't do any of those things with you. We're on a different fight and a different plane. So I just want to tell all the people tonight, reevaluate what's in your circle. What lessons have you learned during the first pandemic? What lessons are you learning right now while all this is going on? I would hope that it is being around the people that love like you love. I hope it is being around the people that live life the way you live life. I hope it's being around the people that you don't cast pearls among swine. You know what I'm saying? I hope it's around people that allow you to bless them as well as they bless you. It's important about your mental health and your mental state right now. It is important. So I would advise that all of us out here that are living life and you're not living life the way that you've imagined, stop the spread. Stop the spread of lies in your life. Stop the spread of BS in your life. Stop the spread of false positioning in your life. Stop the spread of false promotion in your life. Stop the spread of false love in your life. Stop the spread of abuse, mental and physical, in your life. Stop the spread of cancer, of people that you continue to feed with yes when it's really no. Stop the spread of all that. But more importantly, like my girl Tracy just said, stop the illusion. You feel me? Stop the illusion. Stop getting on Facebook and living an illusion life. Stop getting on Facebook and Twitter and all that and living in an illuminated place, and you're not living illuminated. You're not even walking in illumination. Stop. Stop. Be real. If somebody's going to look at Vince page, they're going to look at Vince page and see him in all his everything, good, bad, and indifferent. Because I use my life as a lesson, as a blackboard for somebody, one person to learn from. One. So for me, it's never a problem to be transparent. So is everything fine today? Everything is fine today. You feel me? Because I'm not worried about tomorrow, because I don't even know if I'm going to wake up in the morning. But when I do, I plan for tomorrow. But am I worried about tomorrow? Can't worry about things that's not going to happen. So stop the spread of worrying too. Stop the spread of worrying. Worried about things that's not even happened yet. So many of us do that. And we have to keep fighting sometimes. And it's okay for us to fight, to do that, because the spread continues. You know what I'm saying? These are the things that we're not talking about, period. Like, we're not having conversations. And stop thinking everybody else cares about your life. You are so right, Tracy. Let me say that. Let me say that as loud as I can. Stop worrying about thinking that everyone cares about your life, because they don't. They don't. Only the people that love like you love and live life like you will care about what happens to you. Period. They will be the only ones that care about your life. Whether that be one person, two people, three people, you even be lucky at this particular day and time to have three people that care about you the way that you care about you. And if you're not practicing self-love, how can you tell if somebody cares about you? I remember a long time ago, like I had so much, I still do. I have so much love to give. I used to have a problem with accepting love. And so it was like, how can you love so much and you don't know how to accept that love, right? I used to think that was easy, but it wasn't. I was putting myself through a torture. You feel what I'm saying? But then when I realized, as I got older at this particular age, that I had to learn to take that same love that I loved everyone else with and start loving me. Now I realize who really loved me. You feel me? And yes, Tracy, because they depend on likes. So please, for all you people that's out there that's depending on likes, go outside and play. Jeez, put the phone down. I miss the monkey bars. I miss the swings. I tell you, man, if I had some swings, I'm not even gonna lie, man. I might try to jump out the swings again. It may hurt my leg a little bit, my knees a little bit, but I'm gonna try it. I miss the monkey bars. But yeah, man, so go touch go touch grass. Yo, shout out to Chanel Jones in the building. You feel me? CJ in the house. Oh man, there's so much that I can continue to say. But I want y'all to tune in on Wednesday. I got my man Alex Bruckman. All right, Alex Bruckman. Okay, famous dude on the Europe set, Canadian set, business strategist, entrepreneur, will teach you 9 strategies to start your business. You know what I'm saying? So tune in at 10 o'clock on Wednesday. And it's gonna be a fire podcast. We're gonna chop it up. We're gonna talk about these 9 strategies. So please bring a pen and paper. So I have on there, click the links. Okay. There's something going on between me uploading these links and stuff. So I'm trying to figure it out. But for all y'all that know me, I'm still put the word out. I don't understand how come the links aren't working on my pages. So I'm gonna figure it out by the time Wednesday come. But yeah, my man Alex is from Canada. Him and Rob Reelpel, the young gentleman I had on about 3 weeks ago, who definitely tore the stage up when he got on. Definitely tune in. You definitely got some things you can learn. And just tune in, man. I'm just trying to bring out some real good content. And like I said, I appreciate all the support. Like and share my page, especially my YouTube page. I'm trying to get 100 followers on my YouTube page. I got 31 right now. I'm just trying to push. because I can't change the name of my YouTube page until I get 100 followers. So I just found that out. So I'm just pushing that. I do plan to monetize my page at some point. So your boy just really trying to make things happen. Again, I'm gonna leave you. I'll leave you with this. And walk out every day with the armor of God on. You dig what I'm saying? Don't go out of your house unprepared. Do not go out your house thinking that the world is just gonna stop at your feet because you arrived. Be in a position to receive. Be in a position of understanding. Be in a position in a posture of humility. Be in a posture of knowledge, of wisdom. Be in a posture of being around people that love like you and live life like you. Humble yourself. Stay consistent. I know it will. Thank you, cuz. I appreciate it. My cuz wrote I definitely will put that up. Thank you, cuz. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I love you too, baby. Give everybody love up in New York for me, all right? And whatever your heart's desire, man, pray for it. You know what I'm saying? And walk in it as if it's already happening. Expect it to happen. You feel what I'm saying? I'm your man Vince Pass in the building. Feel what I'm saying? For the podcast. One voice, one mic. We about to make moves. Catch y'all on Wednesday, 11 o'clock. Don't forget, 11 o'clock Wednesday. I mean, 11 o'clock, 10 o'clock Wednesday. Be here from 10 to 11. We're going to have the Fire Chop Show with my man Alex Bruckman. All right. Europe and Canada, he got it on fire. He going to talk about the 9 strategies. We about to go into the toolkit that he got. It's a lot of things we got going on, all right? Just try to bring out his good content, man. Listen, but I'm going to chop it up with y'all. I love y'all. Y'all come on through, holler at your man. Yo, we about to go out like this with the lo-fi beat. Shout out to my man Munir for putting this together for me. Yo, love, liking, and share. I'm on Twitter, Facebook, Twitch.tv, LinkedIn, oh man, YouTube. Let's go! Yeah. We'll holler at y'all later, man. Yo, listen, y'all have a super dope Tuesday, man. It's going to be super dope Tuesday. I'm going to drop something tomorrow morning for y'all. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm not going to do a whole bunch of yelling, even though my voice is back. Y'all know what it is. You feel me? Shout out to everybody in the building. Let's go on out. Head on home. You feel me? I love y'all. I'm going to talk to y'all later, man. Hey, yo, peace.